Well, I'm 37. I'm divorced 2 times. And I was just wondering, do I need to give up on love or keep looking? It's just hard to find, the right guy out there.
Yeah. So is there a theme with the 2 guys you divorced? Why did those 2?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Cheated on you? Verbal abuse?
No, verbal abuse and physical.
And so who abused you growing up?
Me?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Come on.
Well, my mom, she kind of treated me.
Yeah.
Worse.
There's no way you get into 2 marriages with abusive men without having been abused as a kid.
Yeah. She's verbally.
Yep.
Very verbally.
Yep. And which is even more painful, and the wounds last even longer than the physical abuse. Not that one is better tan the other, but it is just, they are both just as bad. And
that makes more sense. That makes sense why I married this guy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I never thought about that.
So to answer your question, absolutely not are there no good men out there. But I promise you, you will not notice the good men. You will not be attracted to the good men. And quite frankly, they won't be attracted to you until you work on this earlier life trauma, which is more important than the traumas that happened. You need to work on those too, but much more important than the traumas that happened with the 2 ex-husbands. Because the core trauma where you started to adopt the belief that this is who you are, this is what you deserve, this is how you operate, this is what you are attracted to and attract in, that is what has to be undone. And my guess is you've never been in any kind of therapy or treatment because you just think, oh, my mom was a little hard on me. But I think it was a lot worse than that. It was really scary. And when you were little, because this happened from the time you were born, because she didn't know, she didn't have the capacity to be the mother because of her own wounds. This goes back generations for you and your mother's side, at least. I don't know about your father, but I'm definitely feeling strong mother energy. And so what happens is that you literally came of age and grew up in complete terror, because when you were really, really little and she was criticizing you and verbally abusing you, she was making serious threats about abandonment. And so a little girl or a little boy whose parents are threatening to leave them on the side of the road, or that they're not worried, or they wish they never had them, or, they're just going to kick them out, they're too much of a pain to take care of, or whatever else, is living in terror because they depend on those people for their survival. And so it starts with the terror, and then it continues to grow into really poor self-worth. And the combination of the predisposition to terror and low self-worth makes you prime target for all the abusers out there. So to answer your question, don't try to date until you do some serious trauma work with a therapist. Okay? But there are millions of amazing, loving, kind, wonderful, smart, attractive men out there who are ready to love you when you are able and willing to hold that love. And you're not yet able because you got to do your own healing first.
Okay, that makes sense.